Hi guys and welcome to Jank Quest. Today we're bringing you a top 4 winner box profile for MEWTWO VSTAR with the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMax engine. So let's get started and I'll go through the list that I played. So we start off with 3 copies of the MEWTWO V. So this is just like a stepping stone to get to your V-Star, which is like the boss monster of the deck. It's got a move for 50, which you don't really ever use, and then it can come up with the 160 and be able to swap an energy from it somewhere else and just keep the tempo going, say if you think it's going to get knocked out. And we play 3 of the V-Star. The V-Star on this is really good, just for 2 energies, 1 Psychic, being able to hit for 120 on all their Pokémon V, so that includes VMax and V-Star, so it can just finish off games if they've been rotating their bench, or you can help put damage out and then push for a game later on and sort of checkmate them with what they're bringing out. And it's got Psy-Purge, so you do have to get rid of Psychic Energy from any of your Pokemon, so it doesn't have to be from this, but if you get rid of 3 Psychic Energy, you can hit for 270, and then pop a choice belt on it and you're hitting for 300, so you're easily getting rid of any Pokemon V-Star. Playing 4 copies of the Calyrex V. Most of the time you're using this again as a stepping stone, but the Shadow Mist can actually clog up your opponent's board as well. It attacks for 10 but can stop them from playing stadiums to special energy. And then we do have 4 of the Calyrex VMax, so this is your main engine. So once this gets going, you put a Psychic Energy from your hand to a bench Pokemon, and then you draw 2 cards, so it just accelerates your energy, which you need to keep going with the Mewtwo, discarding energy when it attacks. And it's also got a Max Geist, so for 3 colourless, it's 10 plus 30 for each Psychic Energy on all of your Pokemon, so late game, you can easily one-shot pretty much anything as well. But yeah, it's not a once per turn, the ability, so you're getting a lot of energy and a lot of draw power, so the engine when it gets going is crazy good. Play a Crowback V, so this one just to add draw power, and a Luminion V to be able to search a supporter. And then the last Pokemon we're playing is the Radiant Gardevoir. I wasn't playing this on the day, I wanted to play it but we weren't playing Lost Origin, so I had to play a Articuno, the Galarian one, which can attach 2 energy from hand to it. But this helps reduce damage by 20 from attacks from Pokemon V, and it also has got its Psychic move, so you can do some damage with it as well, but it's mainly there for the damage mitigation. We're playing 2 copies of Marnie, which is a form of disruption, so can just unbrick yourself and brick your opponent, just a really good staple. It's also kind of an out to Path to the Peak, because this deck can lose to it, so if you've got no other draw power, just having this can swing the game in your favour. Playing 1 copy of Adventurer's Discovery, so this searches you 3 Pokemon V, that includes VMax, V-Star, so just a really versatile card. And then we play 4 copies of Professor's Research for draw power. We play Training Court later on, so a lot of the time you'll be getting rid of energies, you can add it back anyway, but this just helps you dig into your deck. Play 3 copies of Boss's Orders as our final supporters. So this is usually just to drag things off the bench and push for game, or if you know they haven't got any switching capacity, then it just puts them in a really difficult place where you can gain momentum. Next, on to our items. We play 4 copies of Fog Crystal, which is an amazing card for Psychic decks. So you can search for either a basic Psychic Pokemon or a basic Psychic Energy. So you'll often just use this as an extra copy of a Psychic Energy to search one out and then use your Shadow Riders, Underworld Door, attach it and get 2 more cards. And early game, it just gets you going with your engine. Again, just for consistency, we play Quick Ball. We play 3 copies of this and 2 copies of Ultra Ball. I didn't like playing too many copies of Ultra Ball because early on you're discarding too many cards, and until you get your engine started, the draw power doesn't really get going. And Quick Ball's good for being able to grab as well the Crowbacks and things. Play 2 Evo Incense. Like I said, Ultra Ball could sometimes be a bit clunky, so just be able to directly search your evolutions for no discard is nice. We play 1 Trekking Shoes, just being able to dig deeper into your deck, and a lot of the time if you draw into an energy, because we're playing 12, bin it off and you can get it back later with a Training Court and just get a free draw. This card was absolutely broken. Energy Retrieval, so just add 2 basic energies back from your discard, so it just helps recycle, And late game, when you've established your board, being able to pretty much just get an extra 2 energies attached and draw 4 cards is crazy. Because you have to attach to the bench with the Calyrex VMax, we play Switch and 2 copies of Air Balloon just to help facilitate moving things around our board as we need to be able to get the energy going and get the KOs. Play 2 copies of Choice Belt just to help do extra damage and kill off those pesky V-Stars with 280 because we're just under that threshold. And then we also finish it off with 2 copies of Training Court. Just absolutely love this card, just helps you gain advantage throughout the game, and it's also just a stadium that can help out things like Path to the Peak, just plonking it on top, getting rid of it. And finally we play 12 copies of the basic Psychic Energy. You need a lot of energy in this deck because you always kind of want one in hand to be able to use Underworld Door. And if your professor's researching, you can be sending a lot to your discard to recycle anyway. But yeah, that's the only energy we play. Helps you play around things like Temple of Sinnoh as well, and works really well. So thank you for checking out this legendary deck profile with the main man. Please remember to like and to subscribe. Comment what you think of the deck or if you'd make any changes, and we'll see you again soon for some more TCG content. Thank you very much.